What aspects of Bilbo do you enjoy bringing to life the most?
Um, I like his innocence, I guess, and I like playing the change from innocence to experience, I suppose. I like that. So that he has a figurative journey as well as the literal one he goes on. That you get to play different aspects. I mean, every actor wants to play different just things, or beats within a moment or beats within a scene. You don't just want to be playing the same thing all the time, and you certainly get that aspect of Bilbo definitely by the second film, that there's a person with more iron in his backbone, I guess, and he's just seen more, so his whole worldview has shifted. Yeah.
So he's changed a lot from the first film.
I think so, but you kind of you see the change being gradual, and it's not like you pick him up in the second film and he's a completely different person. He's still, obviously, he's Bilbo, but you see the reasons why he would change, and you see the circumstances that would cause him to change. Yeah.
So, and further to that, how was it finding that? How was it for him finding that, or as he's finding that inner hero that is gradually progressing in these first and two films? As he,
How is it? Well, I think like with any real life heroics, no hero considers himself a hero. You speak to people in the fire service or the military or whatever that they don't think what they're doing is heroic at all. And Bilbo doesn't see it as it's kind of heroism that creeps up on him, out of necessity, because he's got to save his friends' lives or he's got to save his own life, and so it's just fight or flight then, I think if he had to sit down and think about, God, would I go and really face a dragon? There's no way he'd do it, or would I kill 20-foot spiders? No way. He wouldn't want to go through the barrel escape either, no one would, if you think you might drown at any second. So it's just all out of spur of the moment decisions for him. And that's the best way that I think as an audience member, you see change gradually and you see it in the moment, as opposed to something that the filmmakers have cheated and they've come back and now he's a hero, everyone. We're just telling you he's a hero.
right.
Well, why? Let's see why he's a hero.
Now there's the iconic scene of Bilbo with the dragon.
Yeah.
And so how was that to film? And also, what do you think Benedict brings to the voice of Smaug?
It was great to film. I didn't film it with Ben, but it took a long time. It took a long time to film. Over many months, actually. I last was doing bits on it in the summer, in July, and I'd first worked on it however many decades ago. It's great scene. I love it. And Ben brings a fantastic aspect to that voice. Yeah. I mean, he did the whole physical performance, in a performance capture suit and all that. But given that he's not 200 feet tall and is not the shape of a dragon, there's only so much you can kind of do with that. But yeah, he brings a fantastic vocal quality to it, yeah, which he has a great range of, especially that lower register he has is really good and very right for Smaug, yeah.
Fantastic. How was it like for you to be traveling to New Zealand and working with the other filmmakers and cast? How was that for you?
It was lovely. I'd never been to New Zealand before. It's as far as you can go from London before you fall off the world. Yeah, I mean, I knew a couple of the cast loosely from London, but not well. I didn't know anybody well, so it was kind of like starting a new school. It was like first day at school for all of us, really. And we spent a lot of time rehearsing, well, I say rehearsing, what they call dwarf boot camp, where you kind of learn to be a dwarf, and I learned to be a hobbit and all that. And a lot of time drinking and eating together, and yeah, it was lovely, actually. There was by the time the camera started rolling, there was a bond. We knew each other a bit, and there was friendship and some, yeah, good times were had by all, yeah.
How was it working with Peter Jackson?
It was very good. He's a man of great vision and a great talent, yeah. But at the same time, as being very normal. Mm-hmm. He's a regular guy.
And were you familiar with the books before you started filming, or did it bring a deeper connection to the books as you filmed?
I first read Tolkien when I was cast as Bilbo. I'd never read it before, so yeah, it was a new thing for me. I mean, obviously I knew of it and I knew that world, but I'd never actually read Tolkien before. My way into it was through the Lord of the Rings films, through Pete's films. Really.
Right.